Hey guys, are we live? Hey,
We are live.
we're live. Hey, hold on. Why can't I not see chat? Chat, where are you? I lost
Chat's
you.
here. All of the chat are here.
Oh, you know what? It says YouTube doesn't support comments on private videos. What does that mean?
Wait a minute. What do you mean we're on private?
I don't know. That's what it says. Can you guys
Hold
see
on.
it? Oh, and Steven said we're live, so
I was able to say, hey, everyone.
we're
Yeah.
live. I see us on there. I'm watching
That's
this live.
so weird. Hold on.
For some reason, the thing's that, yo, you're my mod, bro.
Yeah. Fuzzy Wuzzy said hello. No, yeah.
What's going on, everyone?
See?
Yeah, it's weird. But
The
if
chat's,
for
the
some
chat's
reason
chatting.
there's
Hold
no,
on. I just changed it.
Okay.
Did it work?
There it goes.
There we
That
go.
works. There it is. Join the chat. Yes, there we go. It's on our end, guys.
Hey guys, sorry.
All good.
There we go.
Can everyone
Popped up.
see it? So weird.
Every-
I made it private first, and then I made it public, but I guess it just didn't work on my side. But we're here. We're live. Hey, guys.
we see people now.
We see you. Chat, I see you. But I'm here with my special guests. I have Adam's Land, and my special, I made you a mystery guest, Rob.
Oh, I didn't know that. I blew it. I went in live stream. So.
No, it's okay.
Spoiler alert in pub talk.
Rob Fuzz is here.
Sorry, the sad horns.
With sound effects.
Sorry, guys.
I don't have sound effects. I need sound effects.
I need sound effects. I need a cool,
Yeah.
like.
I bring my own sound effects. Thank you, my man, the real Steven TV.
Thanks, guys. I'm gonna say hi to chat. Let's see who's in chat. My amazing mods. We have TD, the real Steven TV. Hey, Allison, how are you? Hey, guys. Fuzzy Wuzzy's in chat.
On behalf of the mods, we love you, Pam. You've been kicking butt. We love Pink Pam Mom. We love you. So thank you so much to my amazing mods too. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I wanted to just give that extra shout out from the guys. So.
Oh, thank you. Hey, Mega Nerd. Hey, Christopher. Thank you. Hey, Donald. Hey, Richard. Hey, Eric. How are you? Hey, Horizons 18.
I'm gonna watch you, Diz Mom 7. I'm gonna watch her. So.
And Mom's in chat. Hey, Mom.
How is your mom not a mod, by the way?
She doesn't want to be a mod. She's like, no, don't make me a mod.
That's awesome. Whoa. Who's Fuzzy Wuzzy?
Fuzzy Wuzzy is the
I wonder
best.
if we're related.
He's a regular.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't see Fuzzy Wuzzy.
Hey,
You would think I would know.
Hashtag roll away. Yeah, if you know, you know. But hey, guys, are you guys ready to talk about some Halloween Horror Nights? They have all 10 houses here in Orlando announced. They just announced the last one yesterday. I'm so excited.
That was an accident. Sorry.
The sound effects. It's going to be a fun night.
That was funny.
Hey, Leonard. Hey, Mister. Hey, Cammy. How are you? Hey, Stan. But yeah, so we're going to talk a lot about Halloween Horror Nights, about Epic Universe, and then some Disney. And since Rob here is a vintage Disney expert, should we start with a little bit of Disney? Is there any new
Your
news?
channel, we could do whatever we want. I suggested to Pam maybe you push the Halloween stuff off a little later because I'm not as adept to that. But I'll whatever. I don't care. But yeah, it's cool. I'm excited about Epic Universe. So.
Yeah, Epic Universe, I'm super excited. I actually was like doing like math the other day. I've been very interested in how big Epic Universe actually is. Seeing that model now that they have at the preview center, it kind of made me wonder, I'm like, how big is Epic Universe, like compared to Disney and all the other Disney parks? So I did a little bit of math, so we can discuss that too as well. Hey, Tim, how are you? Hey, Jose. But yeah, so should we talk about Epic Universe? Should we start with that topic first, or should we go into a little bit of Disney? I know Deadpool came out recently. Was it yesterday or today was the official day? Deadpool. You can. I know a German person in my chat who loves Deadpool and is super excited about that. And you can now meet Deadpool at Disneyland and Disneyland Paris, which is kind of crazy. I mean, it's cool.
Very cool.
But I've actually never seen any of the Deadpool movies. Have you guys ever seen them?
I haven't.
No.
Really?
I haven't seen it. I said it on our live stream. I didn't.
Yeah. Deadpool is. I have seen the two Deadpool movies, the first two Deadpool movies, and yeah, highly amusing, highly entertaining. Not your typical Marvel movie because Ryan Reynolds does put a lot of his spin on there. He was given a lot of creative license on that. So yeah,
It's
they
like
are
raunchy though, right? Like it just.
Yeah, it's like that's what I mean by it's not your typical Marvel movie. Certainly not your Disney-fied Marvel movies. 'Cause I think Deadpool, if I'm not mistaken, does that fall under Sony rather than the Disney Marvel Studios stuff? So
Wait.
I'm not sure about the latest release, the Deadpool Wolverine movie, but yeah, I think the others possibly fall under Sony Pictures still. So the creative license is a bit more open than what you'd maybe get on a Disney release. So,
Yeah, I just saw that. I saw that on Instagram that you can meet Deadpool now at in California and in Paris. So I thought that was interesting and good for all the Deadpool fans. So now TD has to come down to California so he can meet Deadpool. And they have his they even have like food that he likes. Like they have like the chimichanga at Disneyland too. You can like buy it in the Marvel like area. So I just
Nice.
thought that was cool. So
Very cool.
and also the Country Bears reopened recently. And my brother is actually he's a cast member and he works over at Magic Kingdom, and all the cast members got this really
He has a
cool
cool name, by the way.
poster.
So.
He does. He shares
You got to do full screen, Pam. You got to pull just some.
Oh,
full
you know
screen.
what? That's a good idea. Hold on.
I got it direct. So sorry.
No, it's okay. Ooh,
Pam Bro, that's right, Stephen. Shout out to
ooh,
Pam Bro.
hold on.
Our theme live, first time in the Pam. First time
got a new subscriber,
watching Pam.
though.
Yeah.
Oh no, why can't I? That's so weird. I don't know why I can't.
It's okay.
Technical problems.
Sorry, guys.
It's okay. But it's a cool poster. Is it like
It is.
plastic, like, or is it a poster?
It's a poster, but it's nice. And then they gave everybody a guitar pick as
That's
well.
so cool. Yeah, very cool.
Isn't that cute?
That is very cool.
But what do you guys think of the show? Have you seen it on like YouTube videos, or you don't want to be spoiled, or?
I saw it on Pink Pam, and Pink Pam Live. Do you know what? It's funny because I hadn't watched the Country Bears since like 1991, the first time I went to Florida. So I hadn't seen it since then. So I can't remember the original show. But yeah, I enjoyed the new show. It wasn't I didn't hate it. So yeah, that was good. It was good. No, it's that sounds like a terrible endorsement, doesn't it? I didn't hate it. No, it was no. I actually what they did, because I know some people were kind of a little bit skeptical about how it was going to work with classic Disney songs done in the Country Bears style. But I actually really enjoyed it. It kind of reminded me of a band that I like to go and watch called Hasty Dixie, which is like they do that kind of bluegrass kind of.
Reminded me of a band, I guess.
Yeah, Hasty Dixie, and they do a lot of AC/DC and Black Sabbath and other rock song covers in that kind of bluegrass kind of country hillbilly sort of style, Yeah, so yeah, it just reminded me of that, but a Disney version. It was great. What's not to like? So yeah.
Yeah. And Rob, did you see it yet?
I did. I did.
You
I saw it
did?
the first day. I don't think I could wait. So, look, I'm not going to candy coat it. I'm an old guy. I really am. When I was like 6, I don't even think I was down at Disney World. I used to love the music. I used to set up my little teddy bears. It's embarrassing. It's an embarrassing story, but I'm going to tell it on Pam's channel. I used to set up little teddy bears and I play the soundtrack. This is really dating me. And I would like shine the lights on the bears that were singing and everything. And so it's very close to my heart. Do I know every single word for every single song? Yes, I do. So, when I was growing up, and it really hasn't changed. So,
Oh.
I love it. Do my kids love it? Not so much. I guess they appreciate it, but it's been around a long, long time. So when I heard they were redoing it, again, another one where like you saw like the last show, our buddy Brandon was there. Like the bear like just malfunctioned, stopped working. Like they just needed a lot of work. They needed a lot of love. The attraction. I guess they knew they were going to redo it, so they really let it go. Unfortunately, so when I heard about they're redoing it, like I heard like, oh, this composer's doing the music and this and stuff like that. But I never saw that there was going to be like IP songs involved. I just never saw that. I don't know how that escaped me, whatever. But so when I saw it, I was a little taken back by that they play these, movie classics, Disney movie classics and everything. But you know what? That's what sells. That's what kids like and everything. So, I don't know. It's good. They put a lot. I'm not gonna. I guess we can't spoil anything, right? I'm not gonna talk about the actual stuff, but
I mean, it's fine. I think it's been
yeah.
out for a little bit. Just
Yeah.
spoiler alert in
Yeah,
chat.
spoiler alert. So I was a little bummed because I love Big Al, and Big Al is a very small part. Like even a smaller part that he has a small part already. So that was a little disappointing. But did you see the other day it malfunctioned? I think one part of the guitar, one of the bears plays guitar and it smokes. But
Yeah,
did you see that? Like it didn't stop smoking. So I think people thought it went on fire or something like that. So
yeah,
it was
it's
even
a
out a week and it
fiddle.
was malfunctioning. So
Yeah, it's a fiddle that it
the fiddle,
smokes
yeah.
during the show
Yeah.
because he's supposed to be playing it really fast, and it would not stop smoking. I don't know if it actually like lit on fire though. I don't
I
think
don't
it
think it
did.
did. But
I
yeah,
think it was
people don't
just
know
like
that.
smoking
It's
a
a new
lot.
show and everything. So
Yeah,
but
exactly.
look, it needed work. I'm glad they didn't get rid of it, I guess. So I just love like the heads on the wall. I love the bears and everything. I love the dynamics of it and everything. So it was pretty good. Like it wasn't as good as I thought. Our buddy Brandon really didn't like it, so I'm gonna spoil that. But he was really down on it. I told Adam, and Adam's like, I never really watched it anyway. I didn't really care about it. So right, Adam, so you didn't really care about the changing on it and everything. So you're the
Well,
one
like I
that
say,
really
yeah,
liked it, so.
it had been a very long time since
Yeah.
I'd seen it. So yeah, it wasn't, the changes weren't going to impact on me. But if the original Country Bears had its fans, which no doubt it did, then some people don't like change, I guess.
Exactly.
So,
That was good.
yeah.
That was really my point because I was when you left, Adam. I was saying like I used to recreate the Country Bear show when I was like 6 years old, and like I hate when people mess with our memories and stuff like that. I think a lot of people get mad about that. So they definitely messed with our memories. So whatever. As you know, I'm a retro OG classic. So it's all right. Whatever. I'll let it go.
Yeah, I know. It is.
I'm just kidding.
It is always like sad when they change things like that. I went in just not thinking that I was going to like it at all. So I was surprised by how much that I did like it. I think what I really liked about it was when you're there and you're sitting in the crowd
Mhm.
and that last song, Bare Necessities, and everybody in the crowd is singing it at that point. Everybody's been laughing,
Yeah.
families. That's what I enjoyed, was listening to everybody have a good time, sing along. So I don't know. I think that's why I did enjoy it. So, but
Okay.
yeah,
Good.
yeah. So, but
Mixed reviews. Okay, that's cool.
hey, Jimmy, how are you? Hey,
But
guys.
did you like the original though? Were you
I
attached to it
did.
or okay?
I did. I did like the original. I did. I feel like I didn't go in as much as I probably wish I would have like gone in and kind of watched. I was there one of the last days to go see it, but
Okay.
yeah, if they had to change it, then I guess for me it was a decent.
Okay.
But
Very cool.
yeah, so
And mom was all right with it. I saw
yeah,
earlier. So
mom thought it was good too. Mom was the same as me, where she thought that she wasn't gonna like it at all, and she was surprised that she did. But
yeah. Nothing's worse than them changing stuff, and it's worse than the original. Like if it's better than the original, then rock on, But like, don't make stuff worse. You know what I mean? So
It wouldn't be the first time, though, would it, where Disney have changed
lots of
something
times.
that was a huge favorite and have made it worse. So
yeah, no, they definitely have, definitely, yeah. So, but this one I didn't feel like it was that bad. So, but
Good.
any other Disney news that I feel like what else has
I really haven't talked. I haven't been a little dormant, but I was wondering what you thought of the finally finished Epcot. Like people are equating the new area to a bus, like not even as nice as a bus stop. They're saying. So I wanted to
oh
get
wow.
your take on that. So, what do
yeah,
you think?
it's interesting. I think I was very happy when they opened up the area where the statue of Walt is. And there's a lot of seating where you can just kind of sit down and relax. I think when they opened up Communicore, which I hate that name, um, it does. It feels like I feel like somebody in chat described it as it's like a cafeteria. It's 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 very cold and just like bare. I'm just not. It's a nice place to go and just kind of cool off a little bit. And the festival favorites I was excited about when they had a booth there that would have festival favorites from the past festivals and everything, but they only have like two or three like menu items. So I was kind of shocked with that. I'm hoping that they switch it up
Yeah.
throughout the year and change it. Um, and I mean, it's always nice to have more music there, but I don't know. I feel like it's just kind of just there. I feel like it doesn't add to anything.
I kind of got that from I think I saw maybe Nate or Tim in their vlogs, show a bit of it, and maybe some Resort TV One live there, and I just kind of got the feeling that it was the last thing to open, but it wasn't.
We waited that long for that.
Yeah, exactly. Though it almost wasn't worth the wait, if that makes sense. It just, it was kind of like everyone was like, yeah, let's, and then there wasn't much there, so it was like, oh, okay, it's just a place, like Pam says, where people can go and, get some shade and cool off a bit. Which absolutely, there does need to be a lot more of that. But then there's nothing really else to draw people there. So, yeah,
Yeah. It's just kind of there.
It's
Yeah,
funny,
very much.
like even like I'm talking like I was at Epcot like the second year it opened. I wasn't there the first year, but the Communicore areas, like they had these huge areas and like there was nothing to do in there. Like it just like you walk through and it was definitely more educational. And I think they maybe had a robot in there and like this huge area. So they never really did anything in those areas. You know what I mean? So to replace, there was a lot of great real estate there. So Moana, I guess it's fun. I guess people like it, but it just mom's saying not a fan. I agree. I don't know. I'm just bummed. Obviously I look back and I love the classic retro Epcot, but it's just I don't know. Some of that stuff just definitely didn't stand the test of time. So I understand why it would go. So, but again, I'm going to bring the same point back. Add something cooler. Don't just put like a cafeteria there. So just bummed. I don't know. Put like expand the UK pub, sell fish and chips, have beer, like a beer garden there or something, right, Adam?
Now you're talking my language.
See what I'm talking Adam's language.
Yeah,
Absolutely talking my language.
Miss Old.
Me too, Mom.
Yeah.
I do.
We're old school Disney.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely miss old Epcot.
So, what's your predictions on Test Track 3 or 4 or whatever it's going to be? You guys think
Version 3.
it's going to be better, worse? Like, what is it like? They're bringing
Original Test Track was
whatever?
better than the version they just got closed. So the original Test Track was better. Again, like we just mentioned, how Disney has this tendency to change attractions and not necessarily for the better. Hashtag imagination. But yeah. I'm very intrigued, because they're obviously paying homage to old Epcot with the new Test Track. So
They didn't really say what they're doing, right? It's like these stupid.
no, it's very kind of cryptic, but yeah, I don't know.
Country Bears to me was cryptic. Like they opened up, like I didn't know that was coming. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I love World of Motion, so
Yeah. See, Mike from Our Themed Life has just said, agreed. Original was better. Think they should bring back the original concepts, but modernize it a little bit, if that makes sense. And that was the whole problem with Epcot. Was like the whole concept of Epcot was this futuristic. Well, not World Showcase, obviously the future world as it was this whole kind of taken from the city of tomorrow and things like that, but. The problem is technology moves forward so rapidly, and especially this in our pockets, for example, it's a prime example of how quick technology's advanced over the last couple of decades, but a theme park can't keep up with that. So, I mean, modernizing it, yes, but I'm not sure how much they could have modernized what they had in a realistic time for it to stay modern, and future world was actually yesterday world, really, anyway. So I kind of like what they've done with bringing it now to like world discovery and things like that. I'm dubious about some of the attraction changes. We'll see what they do with Epcot. Not with Epcot, sorry, with Test Track. But yeah, yeah, I really want them to actually change up Imagination though again, and maybe if they could roll that one back, a number of years, that would be pleasant. So, yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. Bye, Cammie. Have a good night, guys.
Hi, Cammie.
But yeah, I'm excited to see it. I like Test Track. I usually kind of skip the area where you can make your own car and everything just to get through the line faster. but yeah, I'll be excited for Test Track to come. The last time I was on it, they didn't have any of the music going. Like they didn't have any of the background music, that was kind of weird. That was a little scary. I didn't like that at all. But
really?
I was on stream, yeah.
I want to watch that.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I think it was the after hours when we were there for the after hours event at Epcot. So
yeah, single rider's the way to go. See, your mom's the coolest. I love her. She's the best. Single rider. That might be my nickname for your mom. Single rider. I like that. Too funny.
But let's get into, maybe we'll go into some Epic Universe, guys. Epic Universe.
I'm excited.
Just before we jump into Epic Universe, one thing I was going to say is, like, because we're talking about Disney and upcoming stuff, I'm really looking forward to D23 next month, because I can't wait to see what they're going to announce, because I think, like, given everything that's going on with Universal and with Epic Universe, as we're about to go into, I just think Universal has had the run on Disney for the last couple of years now, and Disney needs a big D23. I think the last big D23 that Disney had was maybe 2017, and they made a lot of announcements then, and I think it's just been a long gap now where Disney have kind of drip fed stuff, and what was it we were saying before, Rob? The blue sky the blue sky stuff, where it's like, maybe we'll do this, maybe we'll do that, and just kind of left things hanging in the air and not really committed to anything of vast significance. And I just think that, like I say, Universal's had the run on Disney now for the last couple of years, and they are rapidly gaining ground on Disney, and I just think
gotta
this
do
is the
something.
year where they really need to pull stuff out of the back, especially because of the price increases over the last number of years as well. And not, I don't just mean like general park admission or anything like that, but you're asking people to now pay $29 extra a time for Genie Plus, or what is now going to be Lightning Lane Multi Pass or whatever it's called, and $29 a time. So that's like, if when me and Kim go out there, all right, so that's an extra $60 a day just to be able to ride some rides a bit quicker and not have to wait an hour at a time or whatever. And it's just, the prices they're starting to price people out, and so it's like, okay, that's fine, put your prices up, but give us something back, give us something to look forward to, give us something new and exciting to justify these extra costs. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with Disney. Sorry, Pam. Yeah, let's jump into.
No. I agree totally. I think it's theme parks in general, I think, are really just, I don't know. They're making it unaffordable for people, where I don't know. Like, I think if I was still in New York, I wouldn't be coming down. like
Yeah,
That's sad, Pam.
I wouldn't be coming down as often that like we used to. I think everybody, they don't have the money anymore, and the theme parks are making it very difficult. They're just kind of, there's a fee for everything now. So, but yeah, it really, it's not just Disney. It is Universal as well. Their passes, they do have some perks. They do. They have perks, like if you have the pass holder, you can have free parking and everything. If you're like the top tier, you have like premium parking, and I think you even have valet parking. So they do have perks, but their Express Pass, and you'll find out, Adam, if you're getting Express Pass for Halloween Horror Nights, just how much money it is. And it's actually more expensive to get the Express Pass at Halloween Horror Nights than the actual ticket itself. Individual
that's
ticket.
insane. Yeah, that's absolutely insane. I hadn't planned on getting Express Pass, but I've not ruled it out either, because it's one of those that, I don't know. I'm led to believe Halloween Horror Nights generally are quieter on Wednesday nights. They don't open Monday, Tuesday, do they? I think it's Wednesday, Thursday, and then through the weekend. Is that correct? Or is it Sunday, Monday they don't open? I can't remember.
It's oh my gosh! Now
I think it's Monday, Tuesday they don't open. Yeah,
Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah. So I'm led to believe. I think Wednesdays and maybe Thursdays are a bit quieter, and I think also September is generally quieter than October. It picks up a bit more towards Halloween, is my understanding. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. So I'm hoping I won't necessarily need the Express Pass. Not to suggest that I think I'm going to be able to go into all the houses, because I don't think you can do it in one night unless you're very, very lucky. But
houses.
Yeah. But yeah, I know Universal's Express Pass has always been very, very pricey, so I've never bothered with that. So
no, it is.
Yeah.
It's my buddy John.
John, thank you so much for the $15 super chat. Ram has a beer fund now. Pam has a drink fund of your choice. Thank you.
John came late to our stream earlier. John, Adam's gonna do drinking. Can I mention this, Pam? Is that all right?
Sure, yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Maybe I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't say. Adam's doing drinking around the world at Epcot, so and maybe this will help towards that too. So let's just put it that way. So.
And well, Pam is also going to join us on Drinking Around the World, I believe. So yeah, you are. And I think Mike from Our Theme Life is in the chat. I'm hoping he's still planning on going around then, and will be joining us on that as well. So yeah, a bit of a pub talk live.
It's gonna be a party. It's gonna be fun.
It will be fun.
Thank you.
I got to meet Surf Bum in person and Movie Mania Nick. They were awesome, good guys. So. Very cool. He's a Jersey guy, so I got to get when I was down Jersey. So very cool. So
Old Dave. Hey, Old Dave.
Hey, Dave.
He's at New Kids on the Block. Is that what it said?
Yeah, Dole Dave. Did you go to New Kids on the Block?
I think someone said.
Oh, you're at the New Kids on the Block.
That's cool.
And you're still in chat.
That's awesome. That's loyal. I love that Pam loves what happened?
No, I'm just laughing at he's at New Kids on the Block, but he's like, I'm just going to tune into YouTube. It's fine.
Yeah, why not? Put Pam on. Support her. I love Pam loves Hanson. I love the band you love too. So that's awesome.
Thank you.
Cool. Do you like New Kids on the Block, Pam? I don't know.
New Kids on the Block. I think. Oh, I was more of an NSYNC. That was more my time. NSYNC. I was an NSYNC girl. I did like the Backstreet Boys, but I was an NSYNC girl. So yeah. But I love New Kids on the Block as well. So I listen to their music. But
awesome.
Yeah, I'm jealous, Dolop Dave. Enjoy the concert.
You have quite a diverse taste, then, don't you? You're talking about like NSYNC and New Kids on the Block, and then some of the other bands we've talked about in the past. So you have a very diverse.
She knew Limp Bizkit. She knew one of those songs. So.
Awesome. We've talked a lot about bands that we've gone to watch, and we both like, aren't we, Pam? So
yeah.
Very cool.
So
very cool. I don't know, guys. You mentioning Epic Universe and the size of it. I don't know. Like I don't know if you guys ever saw BioReconstruct. I know Adam knows about that, but you know about him, Pam? He's on Twitter, so
okay.
A lot of people repost his stuff. I don't know what the person's deal is, but they love taking pictures of theme parks from, I believe, a helicopter. I don't know, Adam. Do you know BioReconstruct?
Yes. Yeah.
So Pam, I'm going to send you. You got to get on Twitter, Pam. You got to check it out. /X/Twitter. But this guy, he's just on Twitter, which is a weird thing. Nicest. It's funny because I even said to the person, like, and they're very mysterious. Like, I don't know if it's a guy. I don't know if it's a woman. I'm pretty sure it's a guy, but but I can't make that assumption. It's 2024. But anyway, he posts a lot of pictures, like aerial pictures of Epic Universe. So like they were just showing the other day, he was showing the classic movie monsters area and everything. And it's weird to me. I don't know. It doesn't seem that big. I don't know. Hopefully it's big enough. I don't know. But and I feel whenever you see something under construction and the cement's not down and the landscape's there, definitely looks smaller. You know what I mean?
It is. I keep seeing different numbers, but it's around like 750 acres, the whole Epic Universe area. So that's all the portals, that's Celestial Park, that's the Helios Hotel. So that's how big it is. And to put that in perspective, Animal Kingdom is 580 acres.
And that's the biggest one too.
That's the biggest park.
That's crazy.
Okay. So if you put say Animal Kingdom and then like Hollywood Studios together, that's how big Epic Universe is. So I mean, but that's the entire park, including the hotel, which has over 500 rooms in that hotel, the Helios Hotel, which is going to be amazing.
Have you been down there and kind of like drove like down the road or whatever? I don't know how close you could even get. But
not yet. I haven't really gone. I'm pretty close to Universal Studios. It's a little bit a ways from the other parks. Yeah, I'm not sure how
3.5 miles. I think 3.5 miles.
Yeah, it's not that far.
But that's not close either.
No, it's not. What I keep thinking is all the traffic that it's going to cause.
I wonder what they're going to do.
But it'll be interesting. I think just how big it is. I think what they're trying to figure out now is the tickets and the passes and pass holder tickets. There are rumors. This is rumors. The Universal did not put this out, but there are rumors that there's going to be only multi-day tickets available for a little bit. And you can only, so say you get like a 3-day ticket, it's a 3-day multiple day ticket. You can only go to Epic Universe one of those days. Oh. That's it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, they'll want people to make sure they're still going to the other parks as well, won't they? So
yeah.
It's quite an ingenious business model, actually, that to ensure you're still getting traffic to your main park and the other park, and because everyone's going to want to go to Epic Universe. That's the thing.
of
Like
course.
everyone's going to want to go, but it's like, okay, well, don't just come to our new park one day and then go to Disney. How about if you want to come to our park, you're going to come and enjoy all of our parks, all of our offerings. That's the flagship park as well. So it's kind of genius, really. So
Makes sense. I stayed at the Aventura Hotel and I went to bars. I had to look up. I forgot the name of the bar. Bar 17 Bistro. I don't know if you ever been there, and you could see it way off in the distance. Like it's like that's how far it is. You know what I mean? Like even I was with Corey from Corey Meets World. He's like he came over to show us like, look, you could see the cranes off in the distance. Really, this is 2 years ago, but it's pretty far. I don't know once it's all done if you're going to be able to see it from there. I'm sure
it's.
you know, and stuff.
I was going to say, I don't think it's really that. I mean, it's not a long drive, is it, between like the new site and the current Universal City Walk and everything? I don't think it's that far, really. It's not like, I think it's further to go from maybe like Magic Kingdom to Animal Kingdom, for example, and things like that. Still, like in the Disney bubble. So, I don't think it's a huge distance. So.
I wonder if they'll ever do like a monorail or something like that. Or
My understanding, I watched a video recently about the actual land that Universal has acquired, and while it's just a fraction of what Disney has in terms of overall acres, I think it's like only 10% of Walt Disney World.
wow,
And that includes your current parks like your Universal Islands, Volcano Bay, and then the area that they've got for Epic Universe. They've actually acquired a bit more land around the area now, where ultimately there's enough space. There's enough space for a fourth theme park and a City Walk version 2, essentially. So
it would be a fifth theme park. Oh wow, I didn't even know I could do that.
it would be.
Balloons, hey.
Yeah, it'd be a fourth theme park plus Volcano Bay.
Their other one, they consider.
Well,
They
do they consider that a theme park? Okay, yeah, instead of a water park, but yeah.
So, but that's cool though. Where would like? I know they bought up like Wet and Wild in the days, and they bought up like that old school Orlando area that that was Disney World and Universal, and then people were trying to build up around then, and they just slowly bought up the land all around there and added the hotels and the whatever. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't know that, Adam. That's awesome. So yeah, but someone said even a Skyliner. I don't know. I want to monorail. I love monorail.
Pam's favorite.
So.
No, I will not be going on that. And someone in the chat brought up that that'll be in when it's opening. I have a feeling it's going to be like the first year is going to be those multi-day passes. There's still no word on like pass holder or anything. If you're going to need a separate pass for Epic Universe, different than what you have now for Universal Studios and Islands, but yeah, no, I do agree, Matthew, that it'll just be in that first year. So
we shall see.
Hey, Mike, how are you?
So I'm just curious, like what's in Pink Pam's mind? Like I'm going there first week, first day, I'm going to be there every other stream, or I'm just curious.
If I can.
I'll be honest with you, Pam, I'm looking to you. Like I'm not going to be there probably not the first 6 months or a year. I don't know. Hopefully, my son John, he's probably listening to me, getting mad at me, but he's dying to see, the Nintendo part. But
yeah,
I'm gonna have to live through you. So I'm curious. On behalf of the people in the thing here, we're curious. So what do you think?
Yeah, I'm hoping if I can even get in. I think it's going to be a little bit difficult the first couple of months getting, because I think what Disney does kind of now, in a sense, where they're going to need reservations. I think the portals are going to need reservations because they're not that big. So I think there's going to be some kind of system. This is just me thinking this, but I think that it makes sense, and they're going to have to do it. I'm not trying to say bad Universal, but they're just going to have to. So I think it's going to be kind of difficult to get in
Yeah, they
to
don't
the
have
portal.
anything like that now, though. Like nothing, right? And they never, even for like Velocicoasters, they never had any reservation system, did they? As far as I
No,
remember. So
no.
this is something going to be new. Oh, you know what? They have the Tapu Tapu though, so they do have that.
At
Maybe they'll have that.
Volcano
at
Bay, yeah.
Volcano
Yeah,
Bay. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's true. That's totally true. But
new version of that.
what portals are you guys excited for? Like, if you could only go into one portal, like it's your only day, and you're like, okay, you can only go into one portal. Which portal would it be?
That's a good question.
You're like trying to make me
choose
pick
just
one of my
one.
kids. Come on, Bam. That's not good.
My initial gut instinct, and this is not my answer. My initial gut instinct would have been the Harry Potter stuff, like just because what they've already done in the first two parks is phenomenal. But this new park only has the one ride and then a show, doesn't it? So like, I think there's maybe more in Dark Universe to explore. So so I think I'm still looking forward to Dark Universe more at this point in time. Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Rob? If you could only
Probably,
pick one.
I always love Universal monsters. So Dark Universe, of course. But I'm pulling up the website and seeing what they do. To be fair, they even talked about what they're going to do with the Harry Potter part. I don't think they even announced.
They haven't
much, right?
released that yet.
Yeah, so
They haven't released
it's not fair even saying that. But of course, Super Nintendo World. I think my son's excited about it and everything. So, but they all look amazing. Like even like I've never seen How to Train Your Dragon, and like when they announced that, I'm like, wow, that looks kind of cool. They're doing it right. It looks really cool. But is that going to be my favorite? No, I still probably put it on the low on the totem pole. But I don't know. I'm sure Harry Potter is going to be amazing because, like Adam said, what they've done with the other stuff is just truly incredible. So
Yeah.
but I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
I
don't.
guess.
They haven't released they've been releasing these videos kind of introducing everything. The Dark Universe does look really cool. I think it's a toss-up. I've been going with Dark Universe, but I think it's a toss-up between Dark Universe and Nintendo. So still hoping for some Pokemon in there, but I don't think that's going to happen.
I think they're going to do some Pokemon. I'm not sure about there, but we'll see.
Yeah, I know. There's that rumor from that Pokemon may be going to Universal Studios where Simpsons Land is, but again,
Yeah, where Simpsons Land is, but I think the contract runs until 2028 or something, so
yeah,
it's still got a while to
a little
go.
bit. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a little bit, but maybe one day. But yeah, I'm excited.
And a chuckle that Disney owns you, Marvel and Simpsons, and it's such a big property in there. So.
Yeah, I'd be really sad. Like I loved the original Back to the Future attraction that was there, and I haven't been the biggest fan of Universal getting rid of its own IPs over the years to replace them with IPs that it didn't own, such as Simpsons with Fox, and Harry Potter we all know is Warner Brothers, but and getting rid of Jaws, for example. But like I love the Back to the Future stuff.
You had to go there.
But going back to Simpsons, the one thing I do love in that area now is it's not just the ride, it's the rest of the Springfield area, like going to Moe's Tavern and going to Krusty Burger. And those are the things I think I'll miss the most if they get rid of, like, the Simpsons ride is fun. The Simpsons ride is fun, but going to get a Duff beer in Moe's is great, so yeah, exactly. It's the detail and things like that. And so if they did replace that with Pokemon, sorry Pam, I know you're a Pokemon fan, but like, yeah, I would just be like, what is this? So it's not Moe's Tavern anymore.
Keep the Simpsons, keep paying their royalties and put it somewhere else. Build on it.
Yeah,
it stinks. I love Back to the Future.
Yeah,
Mom, you're killing me. Mom.
I just don't know of a I don't know of a Pokemon pub. So
Pokemon pub that needs to become a thing now. Oh my gosh.
Wait, hold on, I gotta get the domain name.
PokemonPub.com.
Oh my God.
I love what they did with like the influencers and stuff. They sent them that little tower Then they sent them the coins each time when it's coming out and everything. It's everyone talking about it. So
That
I
was
thought that was kind of cool. Yeah, and I think it looks cool with the that's the actual tower. It's going to be there. I'm looking at the artwork there. So I don't know. I hope it doesn't disappoint. I don't know. I just. What do you guys think? You think it's going to disappoint? It's going to be good. Mom's going to wait in line. She's
Mom, I know.
she's
Mom
good.
says she's
She's
waiting
waiting
in
in the
line.
line now. So I don't know. They even have an official opening day for this? Like, it's just next year?
No, they keep saying. Well, first they were saying summer of
Summer,
2025.
they
Now they're
ditched summer now,
saying,
didn't they? Yeah.
yeah, but now there's just saying 2025. People are saying that they might open up in the spring. I feel like I've heard people talk about like April.
April May time is
Yeah.
the last rumor I heard, but again, it's all rumor, isn't it, at the moment?
It
So
is. It is.
yeah.
It's all rumors, but I have a feel. I think it'll open up in the spring for sure. I think so. I think they'll open it up a little
You
bit
think it's going to
early if
open
they
up early?
can.
It does not
I
look ready to me.
do. I
That's crazy.
do. I do. I think it will open up early. I think they want to open up early before the summer. So before they get that summer kind of rush, I think they'll want to get a kind of things sorted out at first. So they'll test it out in the spring
April
if they
1st
can.
is 249 days away.
I know. I know.
By the way, I muted that so Steven's TV didn't turn off. So in our stream, Adam said Alexa, and
Oh yeah,
turn off Steven's TV. Sorry about that, Steven.
Sorry.
So I muted it. So, but yeah, it's not very far. It really isn't. So
No.
You're welcome, Steven. Steven's awesome. I'm just kidding. So. I don't know. I'm thinking it's because it's going to be later. That's why they took off the summer thing. So.
Oh, you think it's gonna go into the fall 2025? Okay, maybe.
I'm always wrong, but that's the. John's taking off. Good seeing you, Surf Bum.
Bye, John. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you, guys. But yeah. So, anything else, Epic Universe? I think we've kind of
excited.
I
didn't even. To be honest, I haven't seen the I'm sure you streamed the preview center, but I haven't seen it yet. So.
It's nice. It's cool to see the model. I still haven't done. Apparently, you can download an app and you can scan your phone around the model, and like little things will pop up and like information about different portals and everything will pop up for you. So pretty cool. And they have a bunch of merch there already for all the different portals, and it's cool. It's a cool place. I'm glad that they have it there. So it's nice, and it was open when I streamed at Universal on Wednesday. It was still open at like 10 o'clock.
Wow.
So that's cool. So if you're at City Walk and you want to go in and the parks are already closed, you can still go into the preview center. So I thought that was interesting. Cool. Yeah. But should we get into Halloween Horror Nights?
Let's do it. Yeah, I'll stay a little longer.
Yeah, Rob.
And whenever you have to leave, Rob, I feel
let's just say, let's disclaim. I'm gonna disclaim it right off the bat. I am a scaredy cat. I hate jump scares. I hate that stuff. I don't know. I'm gonna guess your mom's not a big jump scare person. She does like this stuff. Wow. Okay.
Well, what's funny is that she went to Halloween Horror Nights, I think, one night with us, and we got her into a house, and she wasn't that afraid. She was like, okay, I think I can handle this. But at first she didn't even want to go in. She's like, no, I'm going to be too afraid. No, no, this is too much for me. I can't do it. And then she's in there. She's like, oh, I can do this. This is fine. She's walking around, going into houses. I'm like, okay, Mom. And we saw A Quiet Place together, and she was like totally unfazed. I'm jumping, and she's just like, what? Why are you jumping? Okay. So,
she said if she could do it, I could do it. It's all right. Thanks,
okay. Yeah, I didn't think last year was my first year, and I didn't think I was gonna like it at all, and I actually really enjoyed it. So
okay, I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna listen.
But Adam
I'm
and I
like,
have our tickets.
yeah. First off,
We have our
I'm
tickets.
shocked Adam's never been to this. Like this, if like you looked it up in the dictionary, Adam's picture should be like alongside these nights. So like this is so you. Like I'm
Absolutely.
so excited for you. Adam, is this like your number one highlight? You think going to be on your trip is going to this? Or
I
top
mean,
five at least?
yeah, it's definitely something we're looking forward to. I don't know where I can position it, like over nearly 3 weeks worth of potential highlights, but yeah, obviously, I've never been to Halloween Horror Nights because either if I go back to like the 1990s, I was too young to go, or if I go into like later life, I was taking my daughter, so she was too young to go. So it's just the opportunity's never presented itself. Whereas this time, it's like, okay, no kids, I can, I can, I can go and do adult stuff. I can go and have a late night on City Walk, or go to Halloween Horror Nights, or go to the boardwalk late at night, or Disney Springs, or whatever, like, and not have to worry about getting Ebony home to go to bed because we've got to get up at 7. You know what I mean? Like all the, I don't have to be
Well,
a
no,
sensible.
I don't think you have to worry about that much.
I don't have to be sensible dad. I can be silly Adam.
That.
The idiot that breaks his ankle on a. Yeah. So, no. So very much like Halloween Horror Nights has always been something that I've wanted to do, but like I said, the opportunity just never presented itself. So yeah, 100% looking forward to it. And it's one of those things that if I have as much fun as I think we're going to have, then I'm probably going to be looking to see if there's any other nights later in the trip that I can book a second ticket for before we fly home. So yeah, really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean the tickets for it. I was shocked the first day within like hours. The frequent fear passes with express pass, which are really expensive. Like I think we were doing math. Ash and I were doing math for the frequent fear passes, which there's different levels, but it's multiple days. You basically can go to whatever dates are designated to whichever pass you got, and you can add express pass onto that, so you can go in the express pass line, and usually that adds on an extra like $500-$600. And they sold out within hours the first day.
Well,
People were like, what? Like, who are these people? But they didn't say that it was like a limited quantity. I don't know how many tickets they actually sold. Do you know what tickets that they do still have though, Adam? We talked about this last stream. It's that preview night. So
yes, yeah.
The day before the official opening day of Halloween Horror Nights, they're having a special, like, kind of like a preview day, and it's $350. And what you get,
Worth
it's like
every penny.
it's limited, entry. There's not going to be. It's almost like a Disney after hours event, and you get, I think they mentioned it was some like food or snacks like included, but it's not like the VIP tour where you get, it's like you and a couple of other people with a private tour guide taking you through all the houses, and then you get like almost like a little like snack like almost like a buffet in a sense, where you get to go and kind of relax for a little bit, have like a drink or a snack, and that's all included. But those are selling out too. The RIP tours, they're selling out, and I think the cheapest one available is like $400. So
whoa,
it's insane.
that's
how
ridiculous.
Everything is selling out, and it's kind of crazy. But yeah, but I'm excited for this year. They did kind of unofficially announce an icon. I've been waiting for an amazing icon in my thumbnail, even though I hate clowns. I hate clowns so much. Everybody knows who watches my streams, I do not like clowns. But Jack was an amazing icon, and I've been waiting for an icon for Halloween Horror Nights, and apparently they kind of announced it, where it's that duality of fear. they announced that scare zone the other day, where as soon as you enter in Halloween Horror Nights, you choose a side. You choose either it's sinister or surreal, which are the two icons. And you pick the sinister side, so you
I
go
don't know what
down.
Adam's gonna pick. It's gonna be tougher.
I know, right? Sinister or surreal.
Mhm.
So those are our like twin icons this year. So I'm excited that it's kind of like a play on Dueling Dragons from last year. I think they got a
Yeah.
lot of good feedback from Dueling Dragons, and where people got to choose a side, either fire or ice. And now they're doing that for, right as you walk in, you get to choose a side.
Is that to kind
And
of break up the crowd, or
what's funny is that last year they only had one scare zone. So as soon as you enter it, you get to choose like two ways to go into Universal Studios. And they only had one scare zone one way, and the other way, it was just kind of like nothingness until you got to that first house, more by like Jimmy Fallon and that area. And it was just kind of like just emptiness. So now they have two scare zones right as you walk in.
That's
So
cool.
that's
yeah,
cool.
yeah, I'm excited for that. So that's duality of fear. So kind of like one scare zone, well, two scare zones into one. Everybody's saying what side they're gonna go. Sinister. Everyone's saying sinister. Mom's saying sinister. Mom.
I knew Mom was gonna pick Sinister.
Oh my gosh.
I would have put that.
Clowns in the Skyliner. That would be my two. Like it's either
So
Pam
is that
go down
part
with
of the
clowns.
houses, or that's just that you just pick your side?
That's a scare
That's just
zone.
scare zones. Yeah.
I don't know what's scary. You got to see. I'm dumb, so you got to explain it to me. Like
Scare
everyone
zones.
knows.
Scare zones are outside of the houses. There's usually 5 different scare zones around Universal Studios. And it's basically you're walking in and they have some kind of theme. So like last year they
It's just a
had,
wide open general area you walk through.
yeah, and there's
Okay, I get it.
scare
With a
actors.
lot of scare actors, yeah, yeah. So last year,
There's,
didn't they have like some zombie festival kind of vibe thing, almost like a
yes,
festival that had gone.
vampires and
Was it vampires and
I
zombies and
think
stuff
so.
like that? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so they have scare actors and they have a couple, depending on the scare zone in the area, they have props that they have, and it's really cool. And if you don't want to go through the scare zones, you can actually go on the sidewalks, and the scare actors know not to go up to you or anything, but they will go up to you and try to scare you, and it's pretty cool. This year, they've only announced 4 out of the 5. We're still waiting for one more scare zone, and then we're done here in Florida. So
You know what I normally do is like in situations like that, I have like a neon green headband and it says "wimp" on it, so they don't bother me when they read "wimp" on my forehead. So I'm just kidding. So
hey, Chris.
I like to try to out intimidate the scare actors. Like,
Adam must have
just
too funny.
like a challenge.
That's
We're
awesome.
talking about Halloween Horror Nights,
Yeah, I'm
Mr. Disney
excited.
King. Yeah, but they announced all the houses, and they announced the last house, which is the Universal Monster House, and the rumor was true. It's an all-female Universal Monster House, Eternal Bloodlines. So it's like the daughter of Dracula going up against Van Helsing's daughter. So
Isn't that a movie coming out or something? Like, isn't it based on? Am I
Is
just
it?
dreaming this?
Is it?
I think so. I don't know. I remember something about Dracula's daughters, or,
Well-
oh, it's part of the new
As
park.
part of
Yes.
Epic Universe, as part of Dark. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, it's
Okay, I
part
knew it was
of
something. Okay, got
yeah,
it.
it's part of Dark Universe. I think that's going to be a part of a ride, I think, in Dark
Yeah.
Universe.
Yes.
So
Okay.
yeah, so I'm excited for that house. Adam, have you been looking up any of the houses so far? Are you
Not
excited for anyone?
like I mean, Yeah, we've already discussed it, but I'm really excited. Still, I think the one that I'm looking forward to the most is A Quiet Place, just because I'm really intrigued as to what they're going to do. So I know we've discussed that one. I'm kind of intrigued about the Ghostbusters one as well, even though I know it's focusing more on the new film rather than original Ghostbusters stuff. So I love Ghostbusters, obviously the original more so, but yeah. So I'm kind of intrigued by that one. I am looking forward to this new one that they've just announced. Especially based on everything we've seen for Dark Universe. So yeah, but I think the one that I'm really, really, really excited about is A Quiet Place, because I want to know how that's going to transfer into a house. So it's because normally they're all really loud and things. So this A Quiet Place is completely the opposite. So yeah, that's the one I'm looking for. What about you? Which one are you looking forward to?
I'm curious about A Quiet Place too. I think, what's funny is when I met Cami, who was in chat before, there was another person, we were talking about A Quiet Place and Halloween Horror Nights, and she thought after seeing this past movie that just came out, day one, that it's going to have a lot to do with this movie.
Oh, wow.
Rather than the first two Quiet Places. So I thought that was interesting. I thought that was an interesting thought, and it does make sense. And I won't spoil anything if you guys. It's kind of a newer movie. I won't spoil anything, but I thought that was interesting. So I really liked the first Quiet Place. So I would hope that they would include some stuff from the first movie or two, but
Yeah,
I have a
absolutely.
feeling she's going to be right that it's going to be a lot of this past movie that just came out. Yeah, so but I'm
that's her
excited for that.
guessing. I thought she heard about it or something.
No, she thought after seeing this last movie in
Okay, got it.
theaters
Yeah.
that would have a lot to do with the house at Halloween Horror Nights. So,
Yeah.
but I'm excited for I'm excited for a lot of them. I know that the Goblins Feast, I think that's going to kind of have something to do with Dueling Dragons, because apparently a character in Dueling Dragons was like a goblin. Right as you kind of walk in, there was this huge goblin character, and he just pops out and scares you. And that was kind of the inspiration for Goblins Feast. So I'm curious to see if they're going to incorporate any Dueling Dragons, because that was my favorite house last year. So I'm really excited to see all the houses, honestly. Ghostbusters, even though, it's going to have a lot to do with this newer movie. I tried watching it again. I tried watching it a second time thinking that I would like it a little bit better, and I didn't. So.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
I want to see it. Oh, well.
Yeah.
But I didn't really love the last one, but it was all right. But
yeah, I didn't. I haven't.
I love that you gave it another chance.
I try. I mean, I don't know. I just couldn't keep my interest at all. And I feel like I can focus pretty good, but I don't know. But chat, what about you? Anybody, what your favorite houses? Is it gonna be based on the first house, Mr. Disney King? The house for the Quiet Place is only based on the first movie, not the one in theaters? Is there, Mr. Disney King, how do you know this?
Yes, Mr. Disney King. How do you know?
Mr. Disney King is normally quite clued up though. Like a lot of his stuff that he's said in the past has been on point. So
yes.
So if that's correct, that really excites me, because the first film is amazing. Like, yeah, I haven't seen the newest film, so I can't run a comparison there. But yeah, the first film is fantastic. So
I got the list here. All the houses. Crystal Palace posted it today. I took a screenshot, so I'm looking at them too. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm dumb. Like, if you don't mind, Pam, if you go through all the other ones, I don't.
You know what? Let me see.
Nothing to me. I could list them up from her list here. Quiet Place, Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire, Insidious, The Further.
Insidious would be cool as well. Yeah, I'm looking forward to
that. What is that about? I have no clue.
Insidious. Watch it, Rob. You'll love it.
Okay. Universal Monsters External Bloodlines, you went over. Monstrous, the Monsters of Latin America. What's that?
That's actually a house from California last year. It was there. Let me get this. I'm going to put this up on the screen. I can't see chat. Sorry, guys.
There you go.
Can you see that?
I'm gonna watch. If Mom's out of line, I'll let you know. Don't worry. Steven, that's Steven guy.
Yeah, so these are all the houses. So Quiet Place, Ghostbusters.
Cool. Hold on, I gotta bring it up here.
And then Insidious. I like the first like 2 movies of Insidious. So that's gonna be a little scary.
Wimp.
I've only seen the first Insidious movie. I've not seen any of the others actually, but
no, I think because I skipped, I think Last Key I didn't see, or Chapter 3. And I saw The Red Door because that was on Netflix for a little bit. So I watched that. I really just liked the first movie, to be honest. But yeah. And then here's the Eternal Bloodlines, the Universal Monsters. So get caught up in an epic battle. That's so cool.
Nice.
And then the Monstrous. This is the one that was from Universal Hollywood.
That looks cool, though.
Last year. It is. Hoping that some people were hoping that they change it up a little bit, even though I thought it was a favorite from last year over in Hollywood. People really, really liked it. And I feel like I don't think they would change it if it did well over in Hollywood, but they'll probably put their own spin to it here in Orlando. And then there's Slaughter Cinema. I keep forgetting about this. Slaughter Cinema 2, which was a house already in past year's Slaughter Cinema. So this was the one where I think they showed a preview at a convention, like a horror convention. And they showed one of the monsters that are going to be in Slaughter Cinema 2, because it's all about like different like B movies, and you're at like a drive-in, so it's like different scenes from different like different horror movies and stuff. So they had a monster, and it was this punk rock with like a mohawk, and it's like a skull face. It was really cool. So I'm excited to see Slaughter Cinema 2 as well. And then they have the Museum Deadly Exhibits. And I think this is the one where people were really confused. A Folklore Museum's newest exhibit, The Rotting Stone, has released an evil spirit that decays everything, and it's coming for you.
Yeah,
I don't know. What do you think that could be, though? Like, I don't understand. The Rotting Stone? And it's a folklore museum. Is it like a haunted
seems
stone?
Interesting. It seems like kind of like
I don't know.
What'd you say?
Some sort of cursed stone or something. So,
Sounds like the Mummy looks kind of like, I don't know.
I thought it would be like almost like a wax museum, and like the people would come to life, but I don't think that's what it is. Like when I first heard the museum,
that's Night at the Museum. That's more of a comedy. you wish it was something like
Maybe
that.
Maybe it is a take on that, though. That's cool then.
So, I mean, that'll be interesting to see. And then this is the one I actually am really excited about, Major Sweets Candy Factory. This was a scare zone in it was Halloween Horror Nights 31. And it was a fan favorite, and now they made it into a house, which is really cool. And this house is actually going to be where Fast and Furious is. And I saw some of the concept art where it's going to look like, because it's all like brick in that area. It's like a brick building, and it's going to have like the Major Sweets Candy Factory sign, and it's going to be like you're entering into a candy factory. So hopefully we'll have some good smells in that house, and probably some bad smells too. So knowing Halloween Horror Nights.
You take the good, you take the bad, you take the good, and there you have the Major Sweets Candy Factory.
Just going back to that museum deadly exhibits, Mr. Disney King. Mr. Disney King has said, "Think of the museum house like the film The Night at the Museum, but a horror version." So
Really?
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well,
I like that concept.
Mr. Disney King, how do you know all of this? Who
What
are
is he
you?
saying? I think a museum house.
I'm
Awesome.
trying to get to my phone so I can see chat.
I like that.
He needs to rename himself to Mr. Universal King.
Mr. Universal
Mr.
King.
Halloween Horror Nights.
Mr. Theme Park King.
And then after that, oh, here's Goblin's Feast. So this was the one where they were thinking that it's going to be kind of connected to Dueling Dragons. So enter a goblin village where a feast is being prepared for goblins, orcs, hobgoblins, and witches, and you're the main course. So they showed some of the goblin concept art, which I thought they looked cool. And the one of them really did look like the goblin from Dueling Dragons. So I'm excited for that. And then the last one is caused the most controversy, apparently. And it's Triplets of Terror. And it's the party's over and so are you. And what really, I think, got people kind of, I don't know, was the art, was the concept art for it. And people were thinking that this was supposed to be The Strangers, and then they just kind of couldn't get that IP.
Okay, yeah.
So, but a lot of people were not excited with that concept art of Triplets of Terror. I don't know if I'm excited for that house either.
So again, I'm new at this. Like, is this? Believe it or not, I'm new. I still don't know anything about this stuff. But is like any repeats from last year, or this is all new 10 houses?
No, these are well, besides the monstrous, which that came over from Hollywood. That's the only repeat.
Understood.
Slaughter Cinema 2.
But it's not a repeat because it wasn't here. It was from the Hollywood one. So
Yeah,
right, monstrous. And then Slaughter Cinema 2, there was a Slaughter Cinema.
Okay.
I don't know if that was a scare zone or not. I don't know if that was a scare zone or if that was a house. I'm sure Mr. Disney King would.
And you're telling me you could do all 10 of these houses in one night?
I couldn't, but some people can. So I don't know.
It's crazy. And what's the standard line for one of these? Like half hour?
Some of them can be quite lengthy waits, can't they?
Yeah, I remember. I'll just stop screenshot.
Some of the rides are open too, right? I don't know.
Yeah, you can go on some of the rides. Mm-hmm.
Pam, I was holding this up before you couldn't see it though.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. That guy you were talking. Well, I apologize. He is not there anymore. Sorry. Oh, wait, here he is. I hit a button.
It's okay. Yeah, we waited in line. Oh, yeah, there's the guy. Yeah, that's the Slaughter Cinema 2.
Nice, yeah.
Not cool. I'm excited for that. But yeah, the lines can be pretty long, and especially the IP houses. I know last year people waited hours for The Last of Us. That was a big one last year that everybody wanted to go into. Stranger Things was always crazy. So usually all like the IP houses usually have a long line. I don't know about this year. I mean, I think everybody's going to want to go into like Ghostbusters and A Quiet Place. I think those are going to be the two big ones this year. But yeah, even the other lines, we waited a while without Express Pass. It can be a long wait, and so yeah. But yeah, I'm excited for Halloween Horror Nights, and Adam and I will be live streaming.
Yeah, we will.
From Halloween Horror Nights. So check that out. I can't believe Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is in 2 weeks. I was just thinking about that today.
That's crazy.
I'm like, oh my gosh. The first day is
like mid-August. Are you kidding me? Now it's like in July. It's crazy.
It's very weird to British people how early Americans go for Halloween. Like Halloween has always been much bigger in America than it has been in the UK. When I was a kid growing up, Halloween wasn't a huge thing over here. It's bigger now. It's much bigger now than it was when I was a kid. But yeah, we kind of get into it. It's always just been a day. That's it, you know. And then like over the last few years, people have started to kind of put Halloween decorations up a few days before or even a week before, but never like 6 months before. Yeah, 6 months before. Not quite 6 months. I'm exaggerating, obviously, but you know what I mean. It's never been like July, August. Let's start getting ready for Halloween. It's never been a thing like that over here, and so yeah, it's really interesting to watch Americans just go absolutely nuts for it, like so early. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool. So it's crazy to think 2 weeks time.
Mickey's not so scary. I can't wait. That's my mom.
She is a Disney. She's been liking Universal, and she really likes the new parade that they have.
The new parade. I was going to say that you did an amazing job covering it. You like ran in and saw it the other day. It was so good. Thank you for covering. I kind of waited to watch it on your stream. It was really good. So
thank you.
But I love the love that they're showing. Like, you know, like I love Ghostbusters. I love Jaws, obviously. So to pay homage to them on the floats, like, it's just really cool. So really neat stuff. And E.T. is really cool, the float and everything. So
yeah, I think they did a really good job. I think combining the old school movies and Universal movies with, you know, Trolls and their new Kung Fu Panda films, and
yeah, they did a good job.
It gives a little bit of everything, and it really is a nice parade. That was crazy. Yeah. We ran in there, and it just starts raining. I don't know.
It's your luck.
It was a Wednesday, so it's gonna rain.
By the way, Pam, on behalf of ET, I apologize for mispronouncing your name. So, what was ET calling you?
My name's Jan.
Jan. Yeah, pink Jan.
Yes, everybody called me Jan for the rest of the stream. So
that was awesome. Pam, did you ever do the what's it called? I had it pulled up here and I forget, like that after hour thing. The what's the? I did it. I can't even remember it. Orlando Informer. Do you ever do that?
No, you know, it's funny. I want to. I always seem to miss the, like, when they sell the tickets. Yeah. Like I always miss it for some strange reason. Yeah. But I do. I wanna go to one of the
so fun. I got to do 2 nights of that. It was really cool. So
yeah.
Kind of went down and researched the thing I did with Maroon 5, but because they were kind of working, you know, they're like, they do their thing, we did our thing. So it was really cool. They kind of embraced me coming down and checking it out and everything. So cool. It was pretty neat. I did one park one night and the other park the other night. So I definitely highly recommend it. Adam, did you ever consider doing that? Like doing the Orlando Informer thing? I don't know if it's going to be there.
I mean, I've never had an opportunity to, but it's something that I'd love to. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people like vlog the events, and it's something
like
that
Nate's
I'd happily...
a big proponent of that. Like he loves
Nate and I think like the Pew 2 did quite a few of them and things. I'd love to go and go and experience some of those events. They always look great for. I mean, I've never done an after hours event anywhere. Like just because like I said earlier, I suppose it's not the expense, it's just the opportunity never really presented itself. Maybe with the exception of Mickey's Not So Scary or something like that, that I could have done. I've just never got around to doing it. But yeah, a lot of them, it was just the opportunity didn't really kind of present itself, or didn't feel appropriate, with Ebony or whatever. So I never kind of got around to it. But if I could, I would happily do some of those events.
Yeah, I do recommend after hours at Disney too, as well. As if it's your trip and you're only coming down once a year, I do recommend, especially if it's a busy time. So I do recommend them. So you can get into all the different rides, and then you can have some free popcorn and soda. So.
Win.
Well, you could drink butterbeer. That was the best part of the Orlando.
Do they really have that?
Oh yeah, our event had that too. So like I had my buddies. I got like 8 of them. I had in my hand. It was great.
You had 8 of them?
Oh yeah, like whatever. I had lined them up on the counter. We all
okay, that's so cool.
Yeah. After hour things are cool. So.
Yeah, I love. You can't drink it now because it's ridiculous out, but I love hot butter beer. That's my favorite.
Yeah,
You know, the
it's funny because in my family too, someone preferred the hot one. I like the frozen one. Someone else liked the regular one, but like
I've only had the
they're good.
regular one, so I need
Cool,
to try
cool,
the
yeah.
frozen one. Yeah, I
Yeah,
need to
you
try
got
the
to try
frozen
all
one.
three. You know what we did? I
I
think we bought all three. We all drank a little bit of each. So.
what I might do, like if I'm gonna try the hot one, I might save it for like the Halloween Horror Night and wait until it's kind of like it's getting really late in the night. You know, it's late and you're just like, I just want a hot drink now. Like so yeah, kind
We
of
had it
like
in the morning. So.
midnight. Yeah, yeah.
I will say though, Adam, you may not want a hot drink after a long night of Halloween Horror Nights.
Well, we'll see. Yeah, no, maybe I'll just get them all. Just
Just
yeah.
yeah, just try them. And we'll have the Death Eaters too over in Diagon Alley during Halloween.
Yeah, I've experienced them in Islands, but not in Diagon Alley. So yeah, I've experienced them in Hogsmeade. That was very cool. So, but yeah, Death Eaters are great.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
They're only out during certain points, and for some reason last year they were like, oh, they're only going to be there certain days. But when I was there, I think they were always there. But I think they're usually there a little bit earlier on in the like night and everything. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well. I'm glad that they brought it over to Diagon Alley. So
Yeah.
and yeah, and then they also have the show, the Nightmare Fuel show over at Halloween Horror Nights. I didn't go to it last year. They had Nightmare Fuel last year. I don't know if it's a different show from last year. This year it's like a carnival, so it's like there's going to be clowns, which is great. So I may
And
not be
where's that?
going.
Where they do that on the stage or?
That's over in the back area by the stage. I don't know if they use it for anything
Like
right now.
the thing that's to the left of Men in Black, that area.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that was like a stunt show or something, the Wild West show in the days.
But they brought that back again this year, so yeah. Well, maybe I'll go to it this year, and actually watch it.
So Pam, how many times do you think you'll be at Halloween Horror Nights in 2024?
I bought my frequent fear pass,
Oh, look at you.
so I got the frequent fear pass where I can go pretty much every night.
Oh, wow.
Because I'd like to go, because there were certain ones. There was one where you could only go either like Wednesday or Sundays. And so I'm like, you know what? I just want to just go. If I can go on a Saturday, I can go on a Saturday. If I can go on a Friday, I can go on a Friday. So I did buy that. I didn't buy the express pass. I wasn't planning on it, but maybe one night, maybe when Adam's here, I'll buy the express pass. He
Nice.
buys it too.
Okay. Yeah, we'll get the express pass.
Nice.
Only if you want to buy it.
How much is it?
Depends on the night. So
It's a Wednesday, so like yeah, hopefully not ridiculous. We'll see.
yeah, it's earlier on, so usually it's not as bad as if you're there during like October.
Yeah.
It's a little less expensive, but yeah, depending on the day,
Trying to see 'em on the
it
screen,
changes.
so.
So
It's one of those that like it's the first chance we're gonna have to experience Halloween Horror Nights, Kim and I. So we might as well just go all out and just enjoy it. So, So I'll have a look at that. But yeah.
no pressure.
Fine.
No, all good. Yeah, we'll have a great time
Million
regardless.
options.
So.
You guys have to do the what's it called too? We had that restaurant bar for our event. That's where we check people in. But like that right when you're walking towards City Walk, like I forget the name of that
Is
bar.
it the steakhouse or no, you're talking about the bar.
Yeah. I forget what it's called. That's cool. You guys got to do that too. They theme that for Halloween. They theme it for Christmas. It's not open the rest of the year, just for special events. So.
Is it the Dead Coconut Club?
Yeah, Dead Coconut Club.
Yeah.
I'm going to check that out. So
I just hit bar and I'm there.
yeah. Well, when we were there doing our event, it was already decorated for Halloween. It was really cool. So
There's actually a cocktail in Universal that I want to try near Amity, like the Amityville area. Like, is it the Shark Bite Ocean Water Cocktail? Something that it looks great. So yeah, I added that to my have to have one of those list. So yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole production when they make it too, so it's cool. You get a drink and a show.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm down for a drink and a show. Yeah.
But yeah, that bar is pretty cool. The cast, no, not cast members, they're team members. Team members over at Universal. Team members are pretty awesome over there. Shout out to all the team members at Universal and at Disney, cast members. Thank you guys. It's not easy working at a theme park out there, especially during the summer. So shout out to you guys. But yeah. Anything else? I'm trying to think of what else.
I'm frantically looking for the thing. I can't find it. I don't know. I'm just probably don't know what it is.
I feel like I had something else to talk about. I can't think about it.
Where are you streaming next? Do you announce that, or you wait to announce that? I don't know.
I have no idea. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream tomorrow. I may have to change it to another date. But you guys will see. You guys will see, I guess, tomorrow.
Whoa, what's going on?
The mystery. But usually, I don't know. Most of the time, I have no idea. I have I make thumbnails just for the future, and I'll be like, I'll use this thumbnail. So
that's smart. That's always my last consideration, and I'm like, oh no, I should have done a thumbnail. But
the guys are upset. No stream. You got TD Steven all upset. No. Sorry, guys.
Oh no. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe I'll wake up and think, yeah, I'll do a stream today. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can, but yeah, but I'll be somewhere in Orlando. But either tomorrow, maybe Sunday, I'll be able to do something. So TD's sad now. I'm sorry, guys.
But yeah.
Oh, cool.
But you're streaming when we do Halloween Horror Nights, aren't you? So yeah, and I'm gonna invade. I'm gonna do a Pam invasion.
Nice. So. Okay, cool. I can start off the stream, and then you can end the stream at Halloween Horror Nights.
Oh, the Universal Drone Show, Mom. See, Mom meeting you.
Mom, I know. Mom should be on the show.
She should.
I shouldn't be on this. I know the drone show is amazing, and I think you really have to see it in person to really appreciate everything
Last
about it.
Amazing, they did, and I can't. Did they start that new show? This is the drone show / the new show. Yeah, they did start it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an amazing show. I do like the Disney Springs one, but this show, it has everything in it, and I think just the music and bringing back all of the original movies like Jaws and E.T. and kind of how what they have in the parade. But the drone show is amazing over at Universal. The Disney Springs one is good too, but I don't know, for some reason I really I get goosebumps whenever the Ghostbusters theme comes on, and I love Ghostbusters, but I'm not a huge Ghostbusters fan. But every time that music comes on, and then also when the Harry Potter music comes on at that drone show, I just get chills. So it's really good.
I'm so sad that they're finishing that on August the 25th, the day before I fly out there. I'm so. I think
finished then. Really,
the show finishes on because they're not going to do it for Halloween Horror Nights. So so it finishes on August 25th, which is just a major kick in the teeth. So because we were really looking forward to seeing it, and it's the day before we fly out. But I think the parade is still going to be going, so at least I get to see the parade. So,
yeah, the parade I think is there until November. I think they're ending that in November, so you can see that for sure. But maybe they'll do a different thing for Halloween Horror Nights. Maybe they'll have some other kind of drone show. That would be really cool if they include that.
That would be cool. Yeah.
but who knows? It probably would be really difficult to have that drone show during Halloween Horror Nights.
I'd imagine it takes quite a lot of prep and planning. So yeah.
Can you imagine Halloween Horror Nights and a drone show during the awesome.
A Halloween Horror Nights drone show would be wicked. Like, yeah, I'd be really impressed with that if they could turn that around. But
even if it's like a little show, like just like a small, like short little something that they have, kind of like they did that with what was that movie, Megan? They had that like little thing that they had. I don't know if they're gonna do anything like that this year, but they had little kind of shows. Yeah, I didn't watch that movie. I've been watching a lot of horror movies to kind of get prepared for Halloween Horror Nights. I've been watching a lot of like movies on like Hulu and stuff like that.
So this is why movies. Pam is awesome. She's geared up for the horror nights. Just watch the horror movies. She's awesome. You're awesome.
Are you a fan of horror movies, Pam?
I kind of certain ones.
I love the hesitation. A
little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. I'm not so much like into the really like gory kind of movies. Gets the thumbs down.
It's all Mac stuff you do. Here's my drone show.
I just watched it's a Hulu movie, and it's called No One. I think it's No One Can Save You. That was really good. I was not expecting to like it. If you like alien kind of psychological horror movies, watch that one.
What was it? Sorry.
No one. I think it's No One Can Save You or No One Will Save You. I forgot which one it was. Let me look it up real quick. I think it's No One Can Save You, but there's no talking in it. There's literally, I think, one line, like 5 words said. And it's almost like you're watching The Quiet Place, but they do it like so. It's so, I don't know. For some reason, I watched it twice just because I liked it so much. So I think it's No One.
Hey, Pam, have you seen this movie called Control? It's a really good movie. I don't know if you've seen it.
I have to. It's on Amazon, right?
I read it on Apple TV. That's how I read it. So.
And
it's on everything. You can rent it on everything. It's on Amazon.
Adam's famous.
I'm not famous.
It's a fun movie. It's good. And if you know Adam, it's even funner because I'm not going to ruin it. But it's good. So
go watch that movie, guys.
I still have to watch his other movie, Cane Hill. I still haven't seen it.
Cane Hill's a horror.
Sorry. Look up Cane Hill. Damn, that's a famous horror movie.
I will. I will. We're at 93 likes. Hit that like button, guys. I don't think I said that.
No one said it. And mods, I'm very disappointed in you. I didn't see anyone say hit, but thank you for promoting my channel. I love that. But
hit that like button,
guys.
Thank you. Awesome. We love Adam, says Mom.
Thank you, Pam Mom.
Pam Mom's awesome.
Mike's just said Cane Hill is great. Thank you, Mike.
Mm-hmm. What a fun treat, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for having me on. So I saw an opportunity to be on tonight, and I invited myself. So thanks, Pam, for having me on. Well, Pam, I had the open invitation for a while for me to come on, but I said I was ready.
I'm gonna put your information. Yeah, I'm gonna put your information down in the description box.
Thank you so much. A little banner action. So. Cool.
And it's No One Will Save You, so that's on Hulu.
No One Will Save You. Okay.
No One Will Save You. It was good. It was really good. I don't want to spoil anything because
you just did. You said there's one line.
Well, I mean, no, that doesn't spoil. Yeah, that doesn't spoil anything.
I'm joking.
Yeah. So there's a
super chat.
There's a
Fuzzy Wuzzy.
Fuzzy Wuzzy.
Is he saying he's at a Lamb of God show?
You know, it's funny.
Fantastic band, by the way.
My brothers are they there yet? I don't know if the show's tonight. Thank you, Fuzzy Wuzzy, for the $10 super chat. By the way, thank you.
Whoa,
new too. You can like the super chat. What is that all about? Like,
yeah, that's new. You can like it.
What does that
And
do?
you can
Though?
comment
Hey, thanks,
and
Fuzzy Wuzzy. Oh, you
thank
can
you.
comment on the super chat.
Are your brothers at the Lamb of God show? Were you saying, Pam?
They are, yeah. My brothers
Nice.
traveled up, and they're all
Can't
meeting
love Pam
together to go to
anymore.
Lamb of God. Yeah. So
Love Lamb of God. Oh, we've talked about this before, haven't we? So yeah,
is
yeah.
it tomorrow? It's tomorrow. Mom said it's tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Nice.
So, nice.
How do you
Nice.
comment on a super chat? I want to do that.
Rob's gonna comment
Channel
on.
report
As well as
because I'm a mod. Maybe I can't.
your mum will appreciate this one, but as well as before I injured my ankle on my stag do, once I was several drinks in, I did impulse buy some Pantera tickets, and they were not cheap. so I kind of sent Kim the message, and she was like, "How many of you had to drink to have bought those?" I was like, "Sorry, it was just an impulse." So yeah, we've got Pantera tickets for next year. So
That's
yeah.
cool. Mom's
Yeah.
I
jealous
saw
now.
Pantera. I see Gabe say that. I saw Pantera last summer, and Adam was happy for me. He was impressed.
I was very impressed, but I was kind of furious on the inside that I was not there. So yeah.
The Meadowlands was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, you need memberships to comment? Oh, of course. YouTube hasn't given me memberships.
Oh.
They said no to me, even though I have everything. I have a feeling it's because I have no videos. Like, I think all of my live streams are pretty much like they're copyrighted. So I have a feeling it has something to do with that. So,
Is that because of music and things when you walk by a certain
Yeah.
area?
It's not our fault.
yeah, I mean, everybody gets it. Like, unless you're like amazing at muting at certain points, but you're going to get some kind of copyright. It's not like anything bad. Like, it doesn't take down your stream. It's just you can't monetize. And I think YouTube's like, oh, no, you can't have members, even though I have like super chats and everything else. But yeah, so I do have to make some videos.
I got a strike warning the other day. I forgot to tell Adam.
Oh wow.
It was like one of my Walt Disney videos. They're like, take it down, or if you don't take it down in a week, we'll give you a strike. I'm like, yep, off. Click.
we were when we were talking in pub talk earlier, we were talking about the video that I did for the wedding invitations, and which is like a mini movie parody of different scenes from and there's one piece of music in it which I got a copyright strike. It wasn't a strike warning, but it was basically basically kind of said, okay, you can't screen this video in Russia. And I was like, I'm fine with that. I'm fine. It's not intended for anybody in Russia.
I get a lot of. I definitely get a lot of those.
Yeah.
In Russia.
That's,
They have a new thing now, Pam. You might look into this. You can go on the back end, and AI could take out the song, and like if we're talking over a song, like me talking will be there, but the song in the background comes out. So
That's
I
cool.
did see that. Yeah.
I think for one of your things, there's probably like 10 songs or a lot of songs.
Oh, it's a lot.
Yeah, so it's kind of a pain, but
Yeah, I would have to take out like all
That'd
of
be
the
cool.
firework music, and like I don't mind. That's okay. Like
Yeah.
it's fine. Like it doesn't really bother me.
Yeah.
It'll force me to make videos.
even like Harmonious is like banned everywhere, and I'm like, there's like take out the music. I'm like, well, it's banned anyway, so I might as well try the AI thing. So I didn't even listen to it yet. So it's interesting. So, but whatever. Very cool. Rob has great shorts. Oh, thanks. Mom. Yeah, that's where I saw Pantera before Metallica. So
Mom knows everything.
Mom's awesome. Mom's a big fan of my channel. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
She's awesome. So, I specifically I got her a Donny Osmond video to watch one time.
Yes.
The Osmonds. So
Yes.
she's awesome. So she deserves it.
Thank you.
Too funny.
That makes her happy. I remember when you did that, and she was like,
Yeah.
"Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!"
She's awesome. Great mom.
Thank you.
Too
And
funny.
my dad's at my dad and my brothers are at the Lamb of God concert, and it's
Your
tomorrow.
dad's there too. Your dad's
My
dad mom or dad mom.
Pink
Pink. We call him Big Dad. That's
Pink
right.
Dad.
Pink Dad's awesome too.
Pink Dad likes Lamb of God. Pink Mum likes Pantera. Your family's amazing.
Yeah,
So yeah.
your mom likes
Yeah.
Pantera too.
Yes.
That's awesome. I never really knew much about him, and I saw him, and I really liked him. So
They're
I have a
good.
friend that's like I don't know what she does for them. Like I think she's just like a road manager. Like she does stuff for them, but she just like it's fun following her because she'll just like post like just random stuff for them, like walking around and doing stuff, or it's like their birthday or something. It's very Meg is awesome. So she's I
Yeah.
worked with her during Bon Jovi, but she's like does everything for them. I don't even remember what her title is, but she did everything with Bon Jovi.
That's what I wanted to do when I was going to school for
Yeah,
my
I remember you were telling
bachelor's.
me.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So,
It's
but
it's not an easy life. It's
I'm
very tough.
sure I'm sure it's not.
Yeah.
But decided to be a librarian instead. Totally different.
Same thing.
Totally
Same thing.
different.
Same thing.
Family. I love TD. Family's the best. Yes. It's too funny.
You guys are awesome.
Yes.
But
You have amazing mods, amazing followers and everything. So
I
all
know
great people.
I love talking to chat. So that's my favorite thing.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
You have a great little community with your chat. Like, yeah, it's always really fun. So
Yeah.
everybody's talking about music now, which is awesome. we can just make this into a music stream as well. Growing up in Pam's home must have been fun. Yeah, we have a wide variety of music, um, love of music in my house. So ranges from anywhere from Hanson to Pantera. So
I like dancing. I know you like them. It's awesome.
I'm
yeah.
not sure if it shows it, but that was a picture I took from side stage during a Lamb of God show,
So
and then
cool.
and then let's have a look. Then that was from very close side stage when Chris Adler was still drumming for Lamb of God. So yeah,
It's awesome.
that was when I went out on tour with them.
Nice. Well, I'm gonna split, guys. Unfortunately, I stayed an extra 42 minutes, and I
You
was gonna stay,
did. I wasn't.
but I couldn't leave.
So
So
bad.
I'm gonna jump. You guys finish it up.
Mhm.
Thank you so much for having me on. Thank you to my
Thank you,
awesome
Rob.
fellow mods. You guys are awesome. So
Thank you. And I'm going to put your information in the
Thank you, I appreciate
description.
it.
I'm sure the mods are going to put your
They're awesome.
information in the chat. So go follow Rob Fuzz, guys.
Thanks,
Thank you
guys.
so
All right,
much,
Pam.
Rob.
Hopefully, I'll come back another time.
You
Thank
will,
you so much. And
definitely.
Adam, I can't wait for your wedding. I can't wait till your trips and drinking around Epcot with Pam.
Dude, yep.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon, guys.
Bye,
Have a
Rob.
good weekend, Rob.
Thanks, guys.
Take care, man. See you later. And then there were two.
And then there too. Oh my gosh. But yeah, thanks guys. I'm gonna put Rob's link up. Thank you, Steven.
Check out Rob Fuzz.
Check out Rob Fuzz.
And we'll be live on Rob's channel next Friday for another pub talk as well. So.
Oh yeah, advertise that. What's going on? Explain.
That's going to be the pub talk bachelor party, or stag do as we call it in the UK. So yeah. So a few drinks. Hopefully getting all of the pub talk crew back together. So hopefully getting Mike from Our Themed Life, and possibly Jen as well if she's around, and hopefully Brandon, and hopefully Disney Dan, who's also from the UK. Hopefully all of us will get back together for the first time in a long time. It's been ages since we've all been on a pub talk together at the same time. So yeah, maybe we'll invite some guests on as well. Like, you know, the more the merrier, and we'll just have a few drinks as it's only going to be 3 weeks out to the wedding. Oh, that's terrifying.
I know, that's so cool for such a great, kind of moment for you and everything. So that's so cool. That's so nice. So make sure you go check out that pub talk because that's going to be a lot of fun.
It'll be fun. Yeah.
But
you just externalize like it's the end of the week in one breath. So.
I know. It's Friday, guys. Happy Friday. I didn't even say that, I don't think, today. But I don't know. Do we have any final thoughts on Halloween Horror Nights, or what you're looking forward to the most on your trip, your upcoming trip, Adam?
The upcoming trip. I mean, like I said before, there's so much that we have planned that, I mean, it's funny because I know I've said this on various streams in the past, but usually if you're coming over from the UK, you normally tend to come over for at least 10 days. Most people do like 2 weeks, like, because it's a long haul trip, so it's not worth going for just a week or something like that. So 2 weeks you would normally think gives you plenty of time to experience a bit of everything. But over the last few years, I've started feeling like 2 weeks isn't enough, and you kind of need like 3 weeks. That goes to show, because we're doing 19 nights this time, so we started writing out an itinerary of everything we're going to do. Like, okay, we want a few days at Epcot because there's a lot to do at Epcot. We want a few days at Magic Kingdom, a couple of days at Animal and Hollywood Studios. A few days at Universal. We want to do other stuff as well. SeaWorld, Kennedy Space Center, maybe go across to Busch Gardens because I've not been there for the last 15 years, I think. And as we were writing out the itinerary, it was like, oh wow, we still actually need more days. So while we were hoping for like a few rest days as well, because it's been stressful leading up to the wedding and just the amount of work we've had going on and things like that. And obviously a honeymoon, you got to want to breathe and relax and things like that. And as it turns out, we can't find any days where we're actually going to get any rest. So there's a lot to do, but I think I'm just looking forward to a few new experiences this time, like Halloween Horror Nights being one of them. Discovery Cove I've never been to before, so very much looking forward to doing that as well. And like I say, Busch Gardens I've not been to for a long time, so just just looking forward to doing a few new things and visiting a few old favorites as well, I guess. So yeah, just a bit of everything really. So
sounds like a fun trip. So
I'm
excited to hear your thoughts on Discovery Cove and everything, because I haven't been there yet and I've been wanting to go. So you need to tell me all about that.
You said you've not been to any water parks yet. Is that correct?
I have walked through Volcano Bay once, and that was even before I moved here to Florida. But yeah, I haven't been to any of the Disney water parks. I haven't been to the SeaWorld water park.
I've never been to Aquatica yet. It's one that I'd like to tick off, but I've just never got around to doing it. But yeah, they are good fun. I love a good water park. So I think it's one of those things that when we come over, we always get the water park tickets thrown in with our UK tickets, whereas I think you guys always have to pay for them separately, don't you? So like if you're on annual passes and things, they're not included, are they? Is that correct?
For Discovery Cove or
no, just for the water parks in general.
Oh, for the water parks. You know what? I don't know if they are anymore. I feel like they might be, depending on your past. They used to be. I've never even thought of going, so I don't even know. Mom is actually asking you a question. Will you try the new Lightning Lane at Disney, Adam?
If I can, because I've heard a rumor that it's not available to international
really
guests at this time. Yeah, I don't know how true that is, or whether that just ties in with it, because I know it says you've got to be in the US to be able to buy them. Obviously that's 3 days out or 7 days if you're on property. So I know you've apparently got to be in the US. I don't know whether a VPN will cheat the system there. I'm going to guess not. I'm going to guess it's they've advanced that.
Probably not.
But yeah, it's worth a go. But no, yeah, if it's the fact that I've just got to land in the States first and wait 3 days before I can book a Lightning Lane, fine. But if it's true that, I mean, I don't know. I guess because it's all done through My Disney Experience and you link your ticket, then they'd know whether it's an international ticket or not. So
yes.
Yeah, I'm not sure how true that is. I hope it's not true, because I mean, what are we supposed to do then as international?
So weird.
I
didn't hear that at all. I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah, Nate mentioned it the other day as well. Nate was talking about because he went to Magic Kingdom and tried it, didn't he? Was it the first day? I can't remember. And so he mentioned it in his vlog and said, yeah, I don't know why they've not made it available to international guests yet. So I don't know. I've not read enough on it yet, but if I'm able to use it, yeah, absolutely. Certainly for Epcot, I would use it. I don't think I'd use it for Animal Kingdom. I don't think Animal Kingdom needs it necessarily. I'm also, I touched on this earlier. I think the costs of the Lightning Lane or Genie Plus as it was have gone up a lot. When I was last in Florida in 2022, that was when it used to be a fixed $15 a day. And then right at the end of our trip, like a couple of days before we flew back, was when they started making it a variable rate. And so it jumped up to $18. And then by the time we were flying back, it was already at like $25, I think. And it was crazy that it shot up by $10 in a couple of days, like, you know. So, and I know when Nate did it the other day, I think it was $29 for Magic Kingdom. And it's just, so the fact it's almost doubled in price per person, you know, already, it's, it was a real kick in the teeth when they did that, because that was one of the things that made Disney stand out, was the fact that Fast Pass, as it used to be before Genie, Fast Pass was free, whereas no other theme parks did that for free. Like, you know, and I think it was one of the things that really made Disney stand out, and they lost a little bit of their magic when they took that away, I guess.
I think so, definitely. I think it's interesting because when we came down, the whole like fast pass system had kind of changed, and we hadn't been to Disney since it had changed. And that was our favorite part of planning our trip when we would come down is, okay, what are our 3 fast passes for this day? Okay, we're going to go to Magic Kingdom this day because we can get, this fast pass and we can get this reservation and everything. And you had everything kind of planned out, even if and it didn't matter. It's like your plans could change. That's okay, because they were free, and then they would just, get rid of those reservations, and then you just move on to another park. I felt like everything ran smoother in the parks too. I could be totally wrong, but I feel like the lines went faster than they used to go. And I don't know. I just feel like since they switched to this new system, that things have kind of just been all jumbled, and just it doesn't run smooth at all. And everybody's so nervous. They're like, oh, we paid this much money to go on this ride at this particular time. And so I think it makes everybody a little more anxious and just like not in that happy, bubble, that Disney bubble that you would go into.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's now that risk of paying out, sort of $25-$30, and then if you're not quick on the button, you're paying out for it for nothing really. Like, because if all those lightning lanes get bought up really quickly, or get booked up rather really quickly, then you could end up paying out $25-$30 and you're using it to ride Dumbo or something. You know what I mean? And you're not getting in on any of the top tier attractions that you kind of want to ride. So yeah, I think it does make people very anxious, like you say, and yeah, it's a shame that Disney kind of took that away, because but that's I think it's something they're never gonna go back on, which is a huge shame. But there we go. It's, like I say, we'll still use it to answer your mum's question. Like if we're able to, yeah, absolutely. Certainly at Epcot, certainly at Hollywood Studios, I would imagine, and at Magic, because I don't think I bought an individual Lightning Lane last time. I just bought Genie Plus, whereas this time I would buy an individual Lightning Lane to ride Tron, because obviously that wasn't open when I last came. I would absolutely, buy one for Flight of Passage or for Guardians of the Galaxy as well. Or which one's the one at Hollywood? Is it Rise? I'm going to guess it's Rise at Hollywood.
Rise, I believe so.
Yeah. So all of those are probably worth a purchase, for at least once. Mm-hmm. And I think Tron is also the virtual queue as well, isn't it? So
still virtual, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because I want to experience Tron both in the day and at night if I can. I want to experience it a couple of times. But yeah, I don't think I would use the multi-pass thing at Animal Kingdom, because Everest doesn't always have a massive queue. Like, quite often
No.
I've been to Everest and it's been a walk on, and I've gone on it 3 times in 15 minutes, or so yeah. And then obviously Safari, is great. But I think the other attractions, Kali River Rapids never always has that big a queue.
No.
Dinosaur can sometimes have a bit of a queue, but not huge. And then you've got Nile River Journey, really. So I don't think it's worth buying a multi-lane
No.
animal. Epcot, I think, has enough popular attractions such as Ratatouille and Frozen and Soarin' and things to warrant buying it. And I think Magic Kingdom does as well, because I want to be able to ride like Big Thunder or Space Mountain, and then obviously I want to ride Tiana's Bayou as well. I want to experience that and see what that's like, because Splash Mountain was my favorite attraction before they swapped it out. So we'll see. I'll probably use it at least a few times, maybe not every single day that I go to the parks. I mean, I've always found historically the end of August going into early September is quite quiet as well, because the American kids have gone back to school. So so it's sometimes not always needed. So hopefully that'll save us a few dollars there, and we can put that towards an express pass for Halloween Horror Nights, for example, or something like that. So
Yeah, we would actually go that same kind of week, that August into September, because it wasn't too super busy, and it was right before New York would go back to school and everything. So
yeah.
So
Best time to go.
it is a good time. It is.
Yeah.
It really
Yeah.
is.
Definitely, that's what I've found in the past. So yeah. Just hoping the weather's good for it.
Yeah.
Last time I flew out to Florida was what was which was the hurricane? The big one in 2022. I've forgotten the name of it. But that we were the first flight out after that hurricane. So
Really?
and that was a nervous week of watching everything, because all the other flights were grounded, and it worked out just right. So that's our biggest fear, because it's going into hurricane season. It's like, just hopefully the weather behaves itself for everyone, really, because
I would, if you're going anywhere between like 3 o'clock to like 7 o'clock, I do recommend bringing an umbrella during this time.
yeah, it's that was the funniest thing. Like, not that I take humor out of a hurricane that causes mass destruction, because there's nothing to laugh about at all. But the weather after that hurricane was weather in Florida that I'd never experienced, because I was there for 2 weeks and it rained on one day, and that was it after the hurricane, because the hurricane just dries up everything. It wasn't humid. I remember stepping. A lot of people say, like, when you step off the plane in Florida and you step out of the airport, it's like running into a brick wall of humidity. And I remember stepping off, and I'd been warning Kim about it, because she'd never been before. We stepped out the airport, and I was like, there's oxygen. I was like, I've never experienced this in Florida before. What's going on? And it was weather I'd never experienced before. But yeah, the whole 2 weeks was dry bar one day, and I've never had a trip like that, because it rains obviously a lot. So we're very much prepared for the ponchos and the umbrellas and things like that. So yeah,
Was it
especially after watching your stream the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it Hurricane Ian? Was that the one?
Yes, I think it was. Yes, it was. It was
you,
Ian. Ian. Yeah, that was 2 years ago, wasn't it? So yeah, that was a bad one. So
Thank you, Will. We were
Yeah.
here too. I couldn't remember
yeah.
the name.
Hopefully nothing like that again, because and I'm not saying that on purely for selfish reasons, that we don't want our trip to be disrupted. I mean, that must have been horrible for anyone that was in its path, because it was no hurricane sounds fun, but that was a pretty big one, wasn't it? So yeah.
But we're at 101 likes. Thank you guys for liking the stream. I appreciate it. And Ash is here. Ash,
Hey, Ash.
I hope you enjoyed your movie. How was it? Or you can just DM me. But I guess we'll end the stream here. We've been going for 2 hours.
We have been going for 2 hours.
If we were talking about music, we would still be talking about.
We could talk about music all day long, all night long.
We have to do We have to do another music stream. We have to do that.
Yeah, we'll do that.
We have to do more. We're going to do more Halloween streams. Thinking about doing like movie streams or like talking about our favorite Halloween movies or just movies in general. So yeah, thinking of new home stream ideas.
Yep, I'm game. I can talk about any movies as well. So yeah, that's
Nice.
yeah, talk about movies all night. So
Awesome. So I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. Everyone saying no in chat. Thank you, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. Thank you so much to my guests, Adam from Adam's Land and Rob from Rob Fuzz. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna put your links down in the description and check these
Thank you,
guys
Pam.
out. Adam's gonna have wrong way. Adam's gonna have more content on his channel when he comes here. So check out all of our adventures here in Orlando. It's going to be a lot of fun. And look out for live streams. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Thank you. Yeah, I can't wait to get out there and make some more content and yeah, and collaborate on a few things as well. So
it's going to be fun.
Looking forward to it.
I'm excited. Ash said Deadpool's great. Nice.
Awesome.
Thank
That's
you.
the endorsement we like.
It was great. Awesome. That's so cool. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to my amazing mods, TD, who loves Deadpool as well, the real Steven TV, and Dole Dave, who was at the New Kids on the Block concert and popped in. Thank you. I hope you're enjoying the concert, Dave. That was pretty epic. Thank you, Zanelex. Good night, Jan. Thank you, Zanelex. Good night, Christopher. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Will. Thank you, Huggy. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Fuzzy Wuzzy. Thank you so much again. Happy New Year. Yes, exactly. Happy New Year. If you guys know, you know. If you don't know, you're super confused right now. I'm sorry. Mister, I don't know if I said hi to you, Mister. Hi, Mister. How are you? But thank you guys so much. If you guys like the stream, hit that like button. Consider subscribing to Adam's Land, Rob Fuzz, and my channel. Why not? And thank you guys so much. I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow. We'll see. It'll be a surprise tomorrow, either tomorrow or Sunday if I can. It depends. Depends on how everything goes. Thank you, Allison. Good night, Ash. Thank you, Allison.
Whether it's tomorrow night whether it's tomorrow or Sunday, I'm sure we'll all be there anyway. So yeah, and thank you for having us on tonight, Pam.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Mega Nerd. Thank you. Yes, I'm a tiny channel. But thank you guys so much. But I guess I'll do my outro. It feels so weird doing it on the home stream. I don't know why, but I will be somewhere amazing, somewhere here in Orlando, Florida. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. Have a great night.